Go ahead and find your comfortable seat. I am sitting cross-legged, but if you would like to, you could sit back on your heels as well. I'm also using a block for a little bit of height, just for more comfort as I sit in my comfortable seat. So I invite you just to close the eyes. Feel free to roll the shoulders a couple of times just to loosen up any tension. You might even bring one ear down to one shoulder and then gently roll over to the other side, maybe doing little half circles. When you're ready, grounding down through the sit bones, sitting nice and tall. Taking some nice deep full breaths in and out. And go ahead and bring your awareness down to your belly button. And then from the belly button, shooting out to the right and left, go ahead and imagine an invisible line going to your side body, so along to the waist, either side of the torso. And as you inhale, imagine that line drawing up from the hips all the way up to the armpits there. Inhale as the line draws up, grow nice and tall. And exhale as it goes from the armpits back down towards the hips. Keep on going. Inhale and exhale. So we're working with the side body today. I'm just wanting to draw awareness to the sides of the torso. As you breathe in and out, just tuning in. Just letting go of this awareness now, just letting it go, letting your awareness drift back in towards the belly button. And then go ahead and blink open the eyes. We're going to bring the hands out beside us, fingertips are on the mat, and then walk the hands out just a little way, as far as you can. Take an inhale, sweep an arm up, and as you exhale, bend the opposite elbow as you reach on over towards the other side. So we're getting right into the side body here. Feel free to curl through the upper back, or you might lift through the chest. Just whatever feels nice here. Big inhale, reach. And exhale. Next inhale, we're going to go all the way up and over. And exhale, opposite arm reaches out over to the upper side. Once again, just finding something that feels nice here. And then a couple more breaths, just tuning into that side body. You might notice that one side of the body is slightly tighter or more tense. Perfectly normal. Let's do one more each side. Big inhale and exhale. One more breath. Next inhale sweeps you up and over. Then go ahead and find center. Roll the shoulders. And find yourself on hands and knees. So we're going to do a variation of cat-cow. So we want to have the hips directly over top of the knees and the shoulders directly over top of the wrists. And keeping everything nice and balanced. As you inhale, you're going to turn your left hip inwards as you turn your head towards the left hip. So we're finding a nice stretch through the right hand side body here. And then on the next inhale, we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're trying to draw our right hip and our head towards each other. Keep on going from side to side. Feel free to pause anywhere that feels nice here. Once again, you may notice that one side is slightly different to the other. Taking your time to do one more on each side. And then go ahead and come back to center. Lower the hips down. Your choice whether the knees are open or closed here. We're just going to pause in child's pose and just take a few breaths into the lower back area. Nice deep full breaths in and out. And go ahead and come up onto your fingertips. So your hands are out in front of you. We're going to make little cages with our hands. And then as you inhale, I want you to walk the hands all the way out over to the left. But keep on drawing the right hip down, and then when you've found your side body stretch, release the palms and the head down to the floor and continue to breathe here. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Come back up onto your fingertips and walk through center. Come out all the way out to the right. Keep drawing that left hip down. Once you've found your side body stretch on the left side, release the palms and the head down and just breathe into this space. Nice, easy walk back to center. And just release down in child's pose for a beat. Nice, deep full breaths in and out. Make your way back up into tabletop, onto hands and knees, and we're going to do a side plank series. So for the first round of side plank, I want you to extend the left leg nice and long so the toes are tucked. And then your right foot, you can either kick out so it's like a little kickstand, like a photo frame, or you can keep it nice and long. If you kick it out, this is going to give you a little bit more balance, so you can test it out and see what feels best. I'm going to turn onto the inside of the left foot. And then as you inhale, we're going to reach the left arm up overhead. Gaze can follow the left fingers. If you have any strain in the neck, then just look down towards your right hand. So we're going to squeeze the belly button and feel this through the right hand side of the body. So we're actually working on toning as we're in our side plank here, or side plank variation. And we have 4 more breaths here. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Remembering to adjust your gaze down if you would like to, if this feels a little bit better, or you could even look straight ahead. Last breath here. And then just carefully bring the left hand down and bring yourself back to center, back to your tabletop. And we'll just take a few breaths here. You might even do a couple little torso movements in between. And let's do the other side. So this time we're going to extend the right leg long. The right toes are tucked to begin with. And of course, if you would like to, you can kick that left foot out for a little bit of balance. Turn onto the inside of the right foot. And bring your left hand down, nice and grounded. And as we inhale, we open. Nice long spine. Squeezing the belly button, feeling this through the left hand side body this time. Reaching through the right fingertips, but not drawing the shoulder up to the ear, just having a nice long arm, but without causing tension through the neck and the shoulders. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then just gently, gently, mindfully bring your right arm down. Feel free to take some cat-cow movements. You could even rest in child's pose in between. And then we get ready for round 2. So if you're a beginner or you're still working on building strength, then you can stay in the side plank variation that we've just done, or we're going to come into full side plank. So if we're coming into full, same rules apply. We want the shoulders directly over top of the wrists. I want you to keep the neck nice and long, back of the neck nice and long, squeeze the belly button, and then extend the right and then the left leg back. So we've got a nice long line here. You want to lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor, press through the heels, lift the kneecaps, and dome through the upper back. Lots going on. Slide the left foot over to the right and then turn onto the side of the right foot. Stack the feet, one on top of the other, or you can have the left foot forward or back. You choose whatever feels better. Take a big inhale, lift the left arm up. Keep on lifting the hips up. You're going to automatically squeeze that right hand side of the body to keep yourself up. And we're going to pause for 3 more breaths here. Find comfortable placement for the neck, so straight ahead, up or down. Last breath. Come back to center. Lower the knees down. Maybe give the arms a little rest. Taking some side body movements if that feels nice. And then we'll do the other side. So bring the hands directly underneath the shoulders. So we want to squeeze the belly button before we lift up into our plank. Lengthen the tailbone down, press the mat away, dome through the upper back. Slide the right foot over to the left and then slide onto the side of the left foot. Big inhale as you lift the right arm up. Remember, you can step the right foot forward or back if you need to for support. Nice deep full breaths in and out here. Three more breaths, you got this. Keep on lifting the hips high. Last breath. Bring it on down. Draw the knees down. Maybe let's come into a little child's pose if you like. You might even give the wrists a little shake out. We've got one more round to go. So, for this last round, you might even go back to step 1, practicing with one of the knees on the floor. Or you might just stay with the legs stacked or one foot in front or behind. Otherwise, I'm going to give you another option. So coming into tabletop and lifting into your plank pose, making sure you're feeling nice and strong. And then we're going to scoot the left foot over, slide onto the side of the right foot. Big inhale as you lift the left arm up, keep lifting the hips. And then if you like, maybe lifting the left foot up. Make sure you breathe here. 3 more breaths, you got this. Last breath. Gently, gently come back to center. Lower the knees down. Do what you got to do. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Maybe get into that side body in between rounds. And let's do the last side. Shoulders over the top of the wrists. Making your way into plank. Stepping the right foot over, sliding onto the side of the left foot. Big inhale, lift the hips and the right arm up. Feel anchored first and then maybe lift the top leg up. Pause here, breathe. 3 more breaths, you got this. Whew, last breath. And bring it down. I don't know about you, but I need a child's pose, so let's bring it on down and breathe it out. From your child's pose, go ahead and bring yourself up into downward facing dog. And let's just take this as a nice opportunity just to pedal the heels, ground down through the hands, lift the hips nice and high, and just breathe into all the space. We'll take another 5 breaths here. Last breath. Go ahead and gaze forward and then just walk the feet up to the hands up to the feet. Go ahead and bring the toes together, a little bit of space between the heels. But if it feels better to have the feet a hip width apart, please feel free to do that as well. Just whatever feels best for you. Ground down through the feet, so all 4 corners of the feet nice and firm on the floor. Knees can be bent, tailbone lifting up. And then we're just going to get a little bit into the side body as we stay in our forward fold. So we're just going to walk the fingertips out in front of us, and then in a little half circle we're going to walk them round towards the right, so that we're just having our hands on the outside of the right foot, a little bit away from the body though. Keep pressing the left hip down, keeping the hips as even as possible, and just really breathing into that left side of the torso. And we're going to do the same out over to the left. Breathing into that right hand side this time. And bring it back to center. And then just slowly grounding down through the feet and beginning to uncurl up to standing. Take your time as you get there. Head comes up last, roll the shoulders. And go ahead and turn sideways on your mat and take a nice wide step out. So we're going to come back into the side body and practice our reverse warrior extended side angle. So bring the right toes towards the short edge of the mat, left toes in slightly. On your inhale, float the arms up to shoulder height. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend into that right knee. Press into the outside of the left foot and settle down into your warrior 2 for a moment. Nice deep full breaths in and out. Feel free to stay here if you wish, otherwise we're going to flip the front palm. As we inhale, we're going to lift the chest, lower the left hand down, and reach up and over. Gaze can follow the hand. Keep a nice deep bend to that right knee. We're just looking for a nice stretch through the right side of the torso. Next, inhale, press through your front foot as you bring the forearm down to the thigh and lift the left arm up and over. So we're going to turn the palm facing towards the front of the room, and then we're going to reach the arm up and over alongside the ear. Keep lifting the chest up, looking for a nice stretch down the side body, left hand side this time. Breathe here, nice deep full breaths in and out. Now we need to power through our right thigh as we inhale, sweep all the way back up into our warrior 2. Next inhale, we want to straighten up that right leg. As we exhale, we're going to Tilt the hips back, reach forward, and then drop the right hand down, lift the left arm up, coming into triangle pose. Go ahead and lift the right kneecap. Once again, if you want to get more into the left hand side of the body, you can turn the palm so that it's facing forward, and then you're going to reach the left arm up beside the left ear. Keep pressing the chest up. And then take a big inhale. Maybe you bend into that right knee so that you can bring yourself all the way back up. Straighten up that front leg. Lower the arms down. Bring the feet back to parallel. We'll take a little forward bend before we come into the other side. So bring your fingers around the front of the hip crease, thumbs around the back. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Keep the chest nice and proud. And then go ahead and release the head. And you can release the arms if you like as well. Let's just spend about 5 breaths here, just taking some nice deep full breaths in and out. If you want to continue to get into the side body, something quite nice to do is to just walk the fingertips over towards the left foot. Lift the torso just slightly and you'll get into that right hand side of the body. And then just kind of swing the torso down and out over to the right. So you feel a nice stretch in the left hand side of the body. And then just come back to center. Bring the hands back to the hip crease. Squeeze your belly button. Soften the knees if you like. Big inhale, halfway lift. Pause, exhale. And then inhale all the way back up. All right, let's do the left hand side. So we're going to turn the left toes towards the short edge of the mat. Right toes in slightly. Take an inhale as you float the arms up. Exhale as you bend into that left knee. Press into the outside of the right foot so we're nice and grounded. Reverse warrior if you would like to. Flip the front palm or the left palm. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Back hand comes down. Keep a nice deep bend in that back knee. Looking for a stretch down that left hand side of the body. Next inhale, we're going to float the left forearm down to the thigh. Turn the palm so it's facing up, and then we're going to bring the right arm up and over. So find somewhere comfortable for your gaze to land so that the neck's not strained. And then as you inhale, I want you to open the chest. So we're not caving in, but we're staying nice and open. So we stretch that right hand side of the body. Keep pressing through that left foot so we've got nice power through our front thigh. All right, next inhale, lift up. Exhale, back into warrior two. And then we'll take our triangle pose. So inhale as you straighten up that left leg. Exhale as you tilt the hips back, lean forward. And then drop the left hand down, lift the right arm up. Once again, if you'd like to deepen this, as you inhale, turn the palm so that it's facing forwards. And as you exhale, bring the right arm up alongside the right ear. Once again, see if you can lift the kneecap of the left leg and then lift the chest as well. All right, go ahead and lower that arm down, bend into the left knee. Take a big inhale, lift up. And go ahead and straighten that left leg. Lower the arms down, bring the feet to parallel. And then go ahead and heel toe the feet back in together. So standing in Tadasana, nice and tall, toes together, maybe some space between the heels. Roll the shoulders. Bring the arms up overhead. Go ahead and take the right wrist with the left hand. Nice, long right arm. We're going to cross the right leg over, the right foot, I should say, over the left. Take another inhale, lift. And as you exhale, we're going to shoot the hips out towards the right as we draw our right arm over towards the left. Keep on lifting the chest though. Beautiful stretch through the side body here. Pausing to take a breath. Last breath here. And bring it on back up to center. Lower the arms down, uncross the foot, roll the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale as the right hand takes a hold of the left wrist. Cross the left foot in front of the right this time. Big inhale, reach through that left arm. As you exhale, we're going to press the hips out to the left as we draw the left arm over to the right. Remember to shift the chest so that we're pushing the chest forward as opposed to caving in. Breathing into that left hand side of the body. Last breath here. And then go ahead and come up. Lift the arms, uncross the feet. And then go ahead and find yourself in Shavasana, however it is most comfortable for you. You might like to spend a few moments first just hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe making circles with the knees just to release through the lower back. Whenever you're ready, bringing the feet down to the floor and then sliding the legs nice and long. Bringing the arms alongside you. Getting into your most comfortable Shavasana. Just spending a few moments as you inhale, just drawing the breath up both sides of the side body. Right and left. Just becoming aware of the side body, how it's feeling. You might feel that it feels quite energetic as you run your awareness up the side body. You might feel tingling or a warm sensation down either side. And then just letting that awareness go so that you can sink into your Shavasana, your relaxation. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. And when you're ready, blinking open the eyes. Namaste.